العلم أشراف مطلوب وطالبه لله أكرام من يمشي على قدمه. العلم نور مبين يستضيء به أهل السعادات والجهال في الظلم.
If you worship Allah alone, then you're going to go to Jannah. But if you give any part of worship to other than Allah, then that's going to be a destroyer to all what you did of goodness. As Allah Ta'ala said, وَلَوْ أَشْرَكُوا, as in Surah Al-Baqarah, وَلَوْ أَشْرَكُوا لَحَبِطَ عَنْهُمْ مَا كَانُوا يَعْمَلُونَ. And if they would associate, then all what they used to do of the goodness, of the good deeds, would be destroyed. Will be destroyed. So, Ibn Kathir, rahimahullah ta'ala, said in his book Tafsir in regard to the ayah of Surah Al-Dariyat, this ayah, وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ. He said the meaning of يَعْبُدُونَ is to single me out in worship. Single me out, single Allah out. Meaning don't give to other than Allah what you have to give to Allah. It must be to Allah alone. As nothing like unto Him subhanahu wa ta'ala, so that you give that other any part of worship. Because no one can be equal to Allah. We all mankind, all jinn, all angels, all the creation is owned by Allah, and all are servants of Allah. As Allah Ta'ala said in Surah Al-Rahman, وَكُلُّهُمْ آتِيهِ يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ عَبْدًا لَقَدْ أَحْصَاهُمْ وَعَدَّهُمْ عَدًّا. And they all are going to come to Him on the day of resurrection as a slave. Even those kuffar, even Fir'aun, even Haman, even Qarun, even Abu Lahab, Abu Jahl, all will come as a slave and humiliation. They are all going to come to Allah, to meet Allah naked, bare feet. As He created them first, as Allah Ta'ala said, كَمَا بَدَأَكُمْ تَعُودُونَ. As He began you, you will return. When you came out of the womb of your mother, you were not wearing any clothes. And likewise, when you're going to come out of the womb of your second mother, which is Eve, you're going to come out of it naked with no any clothes. So then He said, the greatest thing that Allah commanded is Tawheed. Tawheed, that's the greatest thing. Nothing you can worship Allah with which can be better or even like Tawheed. Tawheed is the highest level of worship. As anybody meets Allah with Tawheed, he will enter the Jannah. Definitely, he will enter the Jannah. Even if he did not used to do much worshipping deeds in dunya, but he had his heart free for Allah. No one else but Allah is in his heart. Then that person will enter the Jannah, definitely, no doubt. The problem is when the person does not single out Allah in worship. He worships Allah, but he goes and worships other than Allah. As Allah Ta'ala said, وَمَا يُؤْمِنُ أَكْثَرُهُم بِاللَّهِ إِلَّا وَهُمْ مُشْرِكُونَ. They worship not Allah except that they worship others with Him, associate others with Him in worship. Then the Imam said, Tawheed, which means singling Allah out in worship. And the greatest thing that Allah warned against is shirk. Yes, Allah Ta'ala warned against shirk. Why? Because it angers Him. First, your Lord. He's the one who created you, and you go and thank Him and thank others for being created. How come? How come? No one else created you with Allah. It's not that each part of you was created in with someone with other creator. No, it's all Allah alone who created you. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said at the end of Surah Al-Isra, وَقُلِ الْحَمْدُ لِلَّهِ الَّذِي لَمْ يَتَّخِذْ وَلَدًا وَلَمْ يَكُنْ لَهُ شَرِيكٌ فِي الْمُلْكِ. Say Alhamdulillah that He did not take a child. And He never had any partners in His dominion. وَلَمْ يَكُنْ لَهُ وَلِيٌّ مِنَ الذُّلِّ. And He never had any supporter because of weakness. وَكَبِّرْهُ تَكْبِيرًا. And glorify your Lord the way it should be. Then he said, Imam said, shirk, which is subjugating to other than Allah, to others along with Him, Allah. Now, subjugating is of two types. Subjugation, which everybody knows, when you raise your hand and say, Ya Allah, forgive me, Ya Allah, increase me in health, in wealth, in iman. When you say, Ya Allah, let me enter the Jannah and protect me from the fire. This is verbal subjugation. There is practical subjugation, which is your salah, your fasting, your siyam, your hajj, your sadaqah, your all righteous deeds. These all are called dua, because this is practical dua. Why you pray? It's for the same purpose when you declare this, saying, Ya Allah, adkhilni al-Jannah, let me enter the Jannah and protect me from the fire. Why you pray? Because you want Allah to let you into Jannah and protect you from fire. And then he said, and the proof for this is Allah's statement where He subhanahu wa ta'ala said, إِنَّا أَرْسَلْنَا إِلَيْكُمْ رَسُولًا شَاهِدًا عَلَيْكُمْ. Where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, things collapsed. Now, so what Allah Ta'ala said, as in Surah Al-Jinn, وَأَنَّ الْمَسَاجِدَ لِلَّهِ فَلَا تَدْعُوا مَعَ اللَّهِ أَحَدًا. فَلَا تَدْعُوا مَعَ اللَّهِ أَحَدًا. And as Allah Ta'ala said, as in Surah An-Nisa, ayah 36, وَاعْبُدُوا اللَّهَ وَلَا تُشْرِكُوا بِهِ شَيْئًا. As simple as that. وَاعْبُدُوا اللَّهَ وَلَا تُشْرِكُوا بِهِ شَيْئًا. Worship Allah alone and do not mix anything in worship with Him. Do not associate anything in worship with Allah the Almighty. As if you associate, all your deeds will be destroyed, finished. And then Imam said, so if it is said to you, what are the three fundamental principles that mankind is obligated to know? What are these three fundamental principles? Simply, these are the three questions of the grave. Every single person is going to be asked these three questions. Every single person. No one is exempted. whether you are buried or you are discriminated or you are whatever. You're drawn in the sea, the wild animal eating you, whatever way you die with, you are going to be questioned. You're going to be asked these three questions. What are these? Man Rabbuk, Ma Dinuk, Man Nabiyuk. Who's your Lord? What is your religion? Who's your prophet? Don't think that the answer is very easy. La, it's not. It's not something you memorize. La la la. It's not something you memorize. It's not something you know, because the shaitan knows all this. Impossible that the shaitan today doesn't know. He knew it from Adam until now. But he does not submit to it. He does not submit to it. He does not agree. The son of Noah knew it. Knew it. Pharaoh knew it. As Allah Ta'ala said, وَجَحَدُوا بِهَا وَاسْتَيْقَنَتْهَا أَنفُسُهُم ظُلْمًا وَعُلُوًّا. They denied it while they, from inside their souls, they knew it very well, but disdaining. So he said, if it is said to you, what are the three fundamental principles that mankind is obligated to know, then say this is for you to say it in dunya. When people ask you, you say that. It's not to say in the grave as the Shia do when they bury any Shia person, their as they call him, their ayah or Shaykh or Wali or Mawlawi or whatever you call him. He comes to the grave after the person is buried and soil is thrown and grave is closed. He comes and he says, when the two angels come and ask you what are these, who is your Lord? Say Allah. This is silly. This is silly. This is silly. You are not in a hall of examination in the school. You come and dictate the answer to the student and he write them. No, that's silly. That is silly. Okay. So he said, then say that the servant knows his Lord. That's the first one. Servant. Are you servant or master? Master is only Allah. The Lord is only Allah. Sayyid is only Allah. He is the creator. He is the sustainer. He is the controller of all in this universe. He's the owner of everything in this world. So you, as a servant, slave, we all are slaves of Allah. Yes, we are free from slavery for mankind, but we all mankind are slaves to Allah, belong to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So you have to know that you have to know your Lord. Who is He? How you can know Him? How? This is very important to know. And His religion, also you have to know the religion. Because once you knew that you have a Lord, you have a God, then the relation between you and Him is the religion. This is the connection. He sends the religion, you go based on the religion. Then He gets pleased with you and let you enter the Jannah. So Allah Ta'ala send you the religion to worship Him with, to come close to Him with, or through. And then He said, and His Prophet Mohamed, you have to know Him. You have to know Him with the prophethood, what it means, how you relate to Him. It's not only to know Him by His name and His father's name and tribe and where he was born, where he was breastfed, where he was raised. No, these are good to know, but not the obligatory thing to know about Rasulullah. The obligatory things to know about Rasulullah that bring you closer to Allah, which is the religion, which is the qadar shar'i, because there are two types of qadar. We have the qadar kawni and qadar shar'i. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, from the day he was born until he was 40 years old, that was all qadar kawni. Qadar kawni, meaning he had nothing to choose. He did not choose. He did not do anything. He did not do anything. Growing, eating, drinking, sleeping, this is qadar kawni. But the thing is the qadar shar'i. The qadar shar'i, the legislated decree or destiny, is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commanded you to do and forbade you not to do, and commanded you not to do. The thing you are commanded to do and commanded not to do, that is the religion. If'al wa la taf'al. Do and do not do. That is the religion. That is the religion. But this needs more details, as the Imam going to go through, and we are going to also elaborate and explain more widely in our coming session next Wednesday, inshallah. Up until I see you then, I ask Allah the Almighty to keep you and me all safe, protected from all illnesses, and guided to the way of Allah and the way of the Prophet ﷺ, and to increase us in knowledge, in faith, and in the righteous deeds. Here we stop. Sallallahu ala nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.